Super Bowl halftime shows, the most anticipated 12-minute performances of the year that often eclipse the game itself. These aren't just halftime shows, they're cultural phenomena. They've become a platform for artists to create history, a stage where they can showcase their artistry to millions of viewers worldwide. The excitement, the anticipation, the thrill, it's all part of the Super Bowl halftime magic. So, buckle up as we dive into the top 10 most spectacular Super Bowl halftime shows ever. Kicking off our list at number 10 is the king of pop himself, Michael Jackson. His halftime spectacle in 1993 went down in history as one of the most impactful performances ever seen. Michael Jackson's show was more than just a performance. It was a mesmerizing spectacle that left a lasting impact on the Super Bowl halftime show tradition. It was the first of its kind, with a high-energy choreography, stunning visual effects, and an iconic set list that had everyone singing along. This performance took the halftime show from a simple intermission to a must-see event. It was watched by over 90 million viewers, setting a record at the time and establishing the halftime show as a major draw for the Super Bowl. This performance set the standard for the halftime shows that followed, transforming them into the grand spectacles we know today. The king of pop certainly knew how to put on a show, setting a high bar for those to follow. At number 9, we have the Rolling Stones rocking the stage in 2006. The British invasion had long since passed, but the Stones showed us they still knew how to conquer an American audience. That memorable night, Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, Charlie Watts, and Ronnie Wood served up a sizzling set, reminding everyone why they're hailed as one of the greatest rock bands in history. They opened with Start Me Up, a classic that electrified the field. Then they smoothly transitioned into Rough Justice, a track from their latest album, proving their music was as relevant as ever. They finished with the iconic I Can't Get No Satisfaction, leaving the audience on a high note. This performance attracted a massive crowd, with viewership soaring to incredible numbers. The Stones' timeless appeal and energetic performance captured the essence of the Super Bowl spirit. The Rolling Stones proved that rock and roll and football are a match made in heaven. Coming in at number 8, we have Prince's electrifying 2007 performance. Prince, a musical genius known for his enigmatic style and dynamic performances, delivered a breathtaking show during the halftime of Super Bowl XL9. Despite the torrential downpour, Prince, clad in turquoise and orange, commanded the stage with a passion that was palpable. From his opening with Let's Go Crazy to his finale with Purple Rain, the artist's set was a masterclass in showmanship. Prince's halftime show was not just a musical spectacle, but a cultural moment that captured an estimated 93 million viewers. His performance was a testament to his incredible ability to captivate audiences with his unique blend of rock, pop, and soul. The man, the myth, the legend, Prince, turned the Super Bowl halftime show into a concert worthy of his royal moniker. Prince's halftime show was a purple rain of entertainment that won't be forgotten. At number 7, we have the Queen of Pop, Madonna, making her grand entrance in 2012. As the lights dimmed, the anticipation grew. The world was about to witness a performance that would go down in Super Bowl history. Madonna, known for her dynamic performances, didn't disappoint. Her halftime show was a medley of her greatest hits, a celebration of her illustrious career. The audience was captivated, singing and dancing along. The show was a grand spectacle, with an elaborate stage setup and a host of backup dancers. And there was Madonna, at the heart of it all, commanding the stage with her signature charisma. The performance was an impressive display of her enduring star power. The numbers reflected the appeal of the show. The 2012 halftime show recorded impressive viewership, drawing in millions from around the globe. Madonna's halftime show was a spectacle of pop culture, a testament to her enduring popularity. At number 6, we have the dynamic duo of Beyoncé and Bruno Mars from 2016. The stage was set on fire, metaphorically of course, as these two powerhouses of pop music joined forces. Bruno Mars kicked off the show with an electrifying version of Uptown Funk, setting the tone for a performance that would be anything but ordinary. Then, Beyoncé stormed the stage, delivering a high-octane rendition of Formation, a single she had released just a day earlier. The two artists then faced off in a riveting dance-off that has become one of the most memorable moments in Super Bowl halftime history. This performance, which was also graced by Coldplay, was watched by over 115 million viewers worldwide, proving once again that when it comes to the Super Bowl halftime show, bigger is indeed better. Beyoncé and Bruno Mars's halftime show was a pop extravaganza that left viewers in awe. Halfway through our list at number 5, we have U2's Unforgettable tribute in 2002. U2, the Irish rock band known for their profound lyrics and anthemic sound, took the stage in the wake of a tragedy that shook the world, the attacks of September 11th. Their performance became not just a halftime show, but a heartfelt tribute to the victims of that fateful day. The band played their iconic songs, but the highlight of the show was their performance of Where the Streets Have No Name, during which the names of the victims were projected onto a massive screen. This moment touched hearts around the globe, turning a sports halftime into a moment of collective mourning and unity. The viewership numbers for this halftime show were through the roof, showing the world's appreciation for U2's respectful tribute. U2's halftime show was a touching tribute that resonated deeply with viewers. At number 4, we have Lady Gaga's Leap of Faith in 2017. Now, let's dive into the heart-pounding details. This halftime performance was a tour de force of Gaga's biggest hits and theatrical prowess. She opened her act with God Bless America, teetering on the roof of the stadium before taking a daring plunge towards the stage below. Her powerhouse vocals on Poker Face, Born This Way, and Bad Romance had the crowd on their feet, while her emotive rendition of Million Reasons struck a chord with viewers at home. The show was a perfect blend of Gaga's showmanship and vocal talent, leaving no room for doubt about why she's one of the biggest stars in the music industry. Now, let's talk numbers. An estimated 117 million viewers tuned in for this performance, marking it as one of the most watched Super Bowl halftime shows in history. Lady Gaga's halftime show was an adrenaline-fueled spectacle that took viewers on a wild ride. Coming in at number 3, we have the iconic duo of J-Lo and Shakira from 2020. This performance was a powerhouse show of Latinx celebration, electrifying the audience with a fusion of pop, rock, and traditional Latin music. Jennifer Lopez, also known as J-Lo, and Shakira, two of the most influential Latinx artists in the world, took the stage and wowed the crowd with their dynamic performances. Their show was a masterclass of high-energy dancing, powerful vocals, and breathtaking stage presence. The performance was filled with highlights, from Shakira's mesmerizing belly dancing to J-Lo's pole dancing routine, a nod to her role in the movie Hustlers. The show also featured surprise appearances by Latin stars J Balvin and Bad Bunny, adding to the Latinx celebration. The halftime show was a massive hit, drawing a staggering viewership. It was not just a show, but a statement, a celebration of Latinx culture that captivated viewers worldwide. Just missing the top spot at number 2, we have the unforgettable performance of Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake in 2004. This halftime show is one that's etched in the annals of Super Bowl history, not just for the musical prowess on display, but also for the controversy it sparked. The wardrobe malfunction became a cultural phenomenon, generating an unprecedented level of buzz and viewership. Their performance certainly left a lasting impression, for better or worse. And finally, the top spot goes to the legendary Bruce Springsteen from 2009. Let's take a moment to appreciate the boss himself as he took the stage and the world by storm. His performance was a riveting mix of classic hits and electrifying energy, a true rock and roll spectacle. With a viewership that skyrocketed, it was clear that this was a show not to be forgotten. Bruce Springsteen's halftime show was a classic rock extravaganza that left an indelible mark on Super Bowl history. Well, that's our countdown of the top 10 most unforgettable Super Bowl halftime shows. Each performance tells a unique story, shaping the cultural landscape of its time. They've left an indelible mark, not just on American football, but on global pop culture, creating memories that resonate with millions. Whether you're a diehard football fan or just tune in for the halftime show, these performances prove that the Super Bowl is more than just a game. It's a cultural event that brings millions together in anticipation and celebration.